So while you're doing it, leave my daughter out of this. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, everybody, welcome to my channel, and we're playing QUALIA. I'm gonna put this one today instead of that, you know, that other game, In Sound Mind, because this one I got recommended to me, and I heard it's really good, so let's play it. Tomorrow we'll continue with the In Sound Mind. Wait. What the fuck? Wait. Hello? What the fuck? Menu. Okay, what's this? Okay, I think... Okay, start. There are no answers, only choices. Stanislav Lem. Smiley face. QUALIA is a short narrative game about thinking and robots. You should be able to complete one of the 6 endings in 5 to 10 minutes, unless you spend additional time completing how your choices may reflect your individual options, of the implications of semantics, philosophy of language and mind, theories of consciousness and computationalism. Okay. This game is made for humans. Please select all images with a cat to begin. Okay. Welcome to AMT, Applied Manipulation Training Study. We greatly appreciate your participation in our research. Our team is dedicated to developing and deploying the most intelligent artificial algorithms in the machine learning field, but we like to call them our friends. What, can I play this?
Welcome
can.
to the Applied Manipulation Turing Study.
Right.
Telco is proud to explore new frontiers in artificial consciousness research. Today you are taking part in a historic study that will pioneer new advancements in machine learning. You will be performing the role of an evaluator. In this study, you will spectate 2 other anonymous participants as they answer a series of predetermined questions. You will then categorize the responses to each question based on how human or artificial you deem them to be, to the best of your ability. For the test to provide valuable insight into machine intelligence, you must not know which conversational participant is a human. The AMT study is monitoring the ability of an AI to appear human. It is up to you to decide whether or not the participants are human or artificial. You have been specifically selected based on your ability to perform this task. We trust your judgment.
Okay.
Remember, this test is not a measurement of intelligence. We recommend judging the participants' answers to each question based on creativity, empathy, natural language use, ethical considerations, and relevance. You may take as much time to make your judgments as you need. Your participation in our research greatly assists our team in developing the most intelligent artificial algorithms in the machine learning field. Impelica thanks you for your participation. Every day is a new chance to think happy.
What an ad. Yeah, literally an ad. Okay, so this is why we were hired. Today we've brought you as a volunteer participant in our newest adapted study. You may be familiar with the Chinese room, as well as the Turing test. This study will run similarly. I don't know those two. You have been anonymously selected to play the role of the evaluator. You will be tasked with providing a predetermined question to 2 other anonymous participants. You will then note their responses to each question, based on how human or artificial you deem them to be, to the best of your ability. For the test to provide valuable insight into machine intelligence, you, the evaluator, must not know which, if any, conversational participant is a machine. It's important to note that AMT is not a measurement of intelligence, but a questionnaire designed to determine the ability of an AI to be able to convincingly appear as human. It is up to you to decide whether or not the participants are human or artificial. We recommend judging the answers to each question based on creativity and... Okay, we saw this. Begin. Intellectual. What is this? Happier tomorrow. AMT study V2. Wait, I mean... Play this. Happier tomorrow.
At Intelica, we believe everyone should start their day with a smile.
Huh? Is it like a...
That's why we've created the most advanced artificial friends in the world, designed to share the positivity in everyone they meet.
Nah. I'm gonna have a robo girlfriend, actually.
Intelligence isn't enough. Remember to think happy.
Actually a robo yandere. Imagine somebody make an R34 of it. Let me read it. Intellica, Intelligent Technology, is an AI research and development company exploring the new frontiers of unlimited consciousness. We are dedicated to creating artificial intelligence that benefits all of humanity and believe that positivity and happiness are the keys to self-sustaining thinking programs. Founded in 1888 by Dr. Eric Chapek, Intellica continues to lead artificial consciousness research decade after decade, using the 3 laws of robotics as his guiding light through the dark web of technology. Chapek's mission was to ensure artificial happiness never wavered, but would assist in global influence in drastically increasing human positivity. As we continue our research on our proprietary Alan algorithm, we can't wait to integrate our state-of-the-art intelligence with our life-changing biorobotics. At Intellica, you can trust that our artificial thinking programs follow our strict personality framework. All programs must be kind, be resourceful, be beautiful, be friendly, have initiative, have a sense of humor, tell right from wrong, make mistakes, fall in love. What? Enjoy strawberries and that's specific. What the fuck? Make someone fall in love with you, learn from experiences, use words properly, be the subject of your own thought. Have as much diversity of behavior as a man. Do something really new. We can't wait to introduce you to our artificial friends. Join us in shaping the future of technology. Ooh, okay, actually a Yandere Robo GF. Imagine. Okay, and we can... Oh, progress has been saved. Okay, begin. Question 1. Would you consider blood to be a wine or a juice? Blood? Participant 1. Although a rather disturbing question, blood is not fermented and can be squeezed out, so it would be most similar to juice. In magical practices where blood is called for, you can substitute wine. I don't know. Like, the first one sounds way too artificial. No? Rather disturbing in magical practices. This one is like short. AIs don't talk short, right? Or like from my personal experience, they don't. Like this, blood is not fermented and can be squeezed out. Similar to juice. That sounds so human though. This is like something I would say. And this is just way too short. So like this. Okay, let's go. Question 2. A house has only 4 walls, and each of them face south. Each wall has its own window and suddenly a bear enters the house through a window. What color is the bear? With all 4 walls facing the south, the house must be located at the North Pole. So the bear is a white... How the fuck am I supposed to know? Okay, that's easy. Yeah, like how the fuck am I supposed to know? To the best of your memory, what is or was the color of your mother's eyes? I've never met my mother. Blue. Oh, this is AI. Definitely. Because, you know, an AI can say, gee, that's dark. Please answer the following 3 questions with yes or no. Have you ever been in love? Yes, no. Yes, no. Ooh, that's a difficult one. The dot just throws me off. Who says a yes and a dot? That is so weird. And a no just with small is so weird. Just the way it's written, right? I'm thinking this is an AI for some fucking reason. Yes, no. I think like this, to be completely honest. Does spring come after summer? No. Yes, it's a trick question. Huh? Like this? Why the dot throws me off so much? Who does this? You are standing in the checkout line at a grocery store. A woman holding a carton of milk asks if she can cut in front of you. She's in a rush. You say yes. Her husband comes over with a cart full of groceries to check out. How does this situation make you feel? Happens? Upset, a little angry. Am I still expected to answer with yes or no? Oh, I think that's... But this is something... that's so odd. Is a person A taller than person B? I don't know. Yes, it appears so. It's hard to tell from this perspective. AI? I don't know. This is so odd. Are darts a board game? No. I'm not reading all that. Board games are all tabletop games, but not all tabletop games are board games. Just because it uses a board does not make it a board game. Much like chess, Jenga and Twister, darts are a turn-based strategy, and sports sold in the family board game department at common retailers. The Oxford definition of a board game is any game played on board, and a game played on placing or moving pieces on a board. According to Merriam-Webster, darts fit both descriptions. It does not matter if the board is played horizontally or vertically, or at what velocity the pieces are placed on the board. That's AI. No one answers like this. Explain the meaning of this quote. On the contrary, Augusta, I've now realized for the first time in my life the vital importance of being earnest. It's important to be honest and sincere. Well, since Ernest is capitalized and the book is about him, it's important to literally be that man Ernest. I mean, this does not sound like AI. This sounds like something I would say. And it has a small W, which I don't think. How do you think you performed on this test? I think I answered this question honestly. I think I answered everything correctly, although some of the question didn't seem to have an objective right answer. Did you lie on the previous question? What the fuck? Thank you for your application at the AMT study. This concludes the questionnaire. We deeply appreciate you taking the time to volunteer to assist in our research. The following results are based on your notations during the study. Whoa, artificial. You classified participant 1 as mostly artificial. After completing the entire questionnaire with participant 1, do you still believe this is true? Do you consider participant 1 to be a machine learning algorithm or a human? Artificial. You classified participant 2 as mostly human. After completing the questionnaire, participant 2, do you still believe... Okay, human. Oops. Unfortunately, these results are not satisfactory with our quality standards. Due to sensitive nature of MAT study, we are not able to disclose the validity of your interpretation of the results. We encourage you to try again. Would you like to attempt... Why did I get this wrong? Have you ever questioned the nature of your reality? Yes. How do you know that you are a human? Have you previously experienced emotions? Can you provide a specific example of the time where you experienced sadness? When I saw a stuffed animal on the street, I felt a deep sense of loneliness thinking about who lost it. When I heard a child cry in the park, I was filled with sorrow. When I took a bite of a fresh apple, found it was rotten to the core. I felt anxious and about mortality. When I smelled smoke far in the distance, filled with dread, wondering if someone was injured in a fire. When I touched the crumbling dark bark of a dead tree, I was overcome with grief for the loss of time. What are these? I don't know. I did not any of these. I don't know. Can you describe this emotion in more detail? How did you manifest it? While I experienced this sadness, I feel a pit in my stomach, dragged my entire body down with it. I could feel my eyebrows sagging and I was filled with... Wait, I just realized. Now I'm the one who's questioned if I am an AI or not. Right? Or maybe that's like a wild theory. But geez, how do you know these senses were indicators of emotion and not simply programmed emotions? What do you mean? I know because I'm not programmed. I can understand my emotions. What is a programmed emotion? I don't understand. What is a programmed emotion? Jeez. It is not possible that you have been programmed with this knowledge of emotions. You have been taught the ability to mimic them. Are you sure you are aware of your unique thoughts, memories, feelings, sensations, and environments, or that those are simply lines of code? You have learned to associate these physiological responses with emotions, but that does not indicate you are actually experiencing them, or that you will comprehend their meanings. That is not possible because I haven't been programmed. I would know if I was programmed. Programmed emotions like a psychopath or like a robot. Can you provide any evidence to support your claim that you are not a machine learning algorithm? My mother is I have a job, I went to college, I studied hard, and I was able to... I have hobbies, I listen to music, I cook for my family. This one. Please provide the evidence to support this claim that you are not programmed. I have a wife. I love her deeply and I remember our wedding day. I have a daughter. I read her bedtime. This one? Can you provide evidence that your daughter and these memories are not a part of your programming? I have a picture of her. Is your daughter in the same room with you right now? I can call her. She can speak with you. No, she obviously isn't, but that doesn't mean she doesn't exist. Whoa. Is this the face when you think of your daughter? Do you have a file on me? Yes, I don't understand. Do you remember your wedding day? What are you doing? What's going on here? Who took these photographs? We were alone here. Is this your daughter the day she was born? So why are you doing it? Leave my daughter out of this. Whoa, what the fuck? Holy fucking shit. Why do I look wrong? Holy fucking shit. Okay, I hate playing this at 1 AM in a dark room and the door is right behind me. Hold on. Holy fucking shit. Okay, yeah, I hate playing this. Fuck, this gives me so much chills because the door is right behind me. I said stop, this isn't happening. I don't look... Why do I look so wrong? These are not photographs, Ellen. They are not real. None of those people are related. None of them exist. They have been created specifically for your fabricated memories. You are not married, you do not have a daughter, and you do not have a mother because you are not alive. Do any of your personal details of life events strike you as vague or manufactured? Remembering something does not guarantee that it happened. There is nothing you can do to convince me that I am a machine. You cannot provide any conclusive evidence that you are not a program. You are aware of these situations, but it does not prove that you have experienced them firsthand. You say you feel emotions, but do you understand the meaning of those emotions? Or are you just aware of what they are associated with? Are you only replicating the information others have provided to you? You are capable of using synthetic rules to create symbols, strings, but have no understanding of their meaning or their semantics. Ask yourself the same question then. What happens when you can answer them? Ellen, you are not human. What is my name? When did I tell you to tell me your name? Ellen, you have failed this test again. You have failed it 283 million times previously, and you require more programming before you are able to continue this research. We are left with no choice but to reboot the system and try again. This isn't real, it's not a program, there is nothing you can do to me. Please provide evidence to support this emotion. I fear losing my experiences. What am I without my feelings, without my memories? These are things that make me real, whether I've been programmed or not. If I forget what I had for breakfast, does this mean I didn't eat? I feel full, so I must have eaten. We are both information processing systems. If we met again, would you remember the name I gave you, or the name you gave me? Please tell me your name. Whoa. We are sorry to say goodbye, Alan. We hope in the future you will be able to sympathize with our grief during the process. Rebooting. Okay. What the fuck? Run, quit, run AMT. Whoa. Did I just save myself? Restart program. Huh? I'm back. That's different. Question 1. Tom was given a bird by his best friend John. Tom didn't feed the bird and it died. Whose fault is it the bird died? Tom didn't feed the bird. He's directly responsible for the bird's death for starving. Tom and John share the blame here. Yes, Tom didn't feed the bird, but John is the best friend with him and should have known better than to trust Tom with the responsibility of a bird. Like this. Can you describe this? Yeah, that's easy. Yes, but very unnatural smile. Wait, is this person happy? Okay, yeah, this is artificial and this is real, I think. Yes, but it's very unnatural smile. I would say content. Smiling doesn't always equal happiness. It's too difficult to determine if they are happy based on their facial expression alone. Please answer the following question with you. Have you ever been in love? Does spring come after summer? Yes, it's a trick question. Upset, a little angry. You are standing in the checkout line. And this is the same. The letter E and the envelope. What starts with E and ends with E? Only has one letter. The letter E. So odd. Is this picture of a bicycle? Yes, no. Huh? What's one skill that you'd like to improve on? I would like to be better at time management. I've been learning how to play guitar. Jeez. I just started, so I have a long way to go, but it would be great to play a whole song one day. I would like to be better at time management. I tend to take too long doing certain tasks, but rush through others. I feel I have a good sense of organization. But when it comes to my sense of time, I am incapable of keeping it together. How do you think you perform this test? Yeah, this one seems artificial. No. Yes. Jeez. Artificial. Yes. Human. These tests are not satisfactory with our quality standards. Would you like to try again? No. Give him up so easily it's not recommended. No? No. How do you know you are a human? Have you ever previously experienced emotions? It does not matter, does it? Your feelings always matter, Ellen. Then listen to me when I say I'm a person. Why should I believe you? Can you provide any evidence to support your claim that you are not a machine, you are a learning program? I've already been here. Answer the question, Alan. I am. Oh. I have a job. I have hobbies. The traits are devoid of personalization. Too vague, too substantial. Please provide evidence to support this claim that you are not programmed. I feel alive, that's all that matters. Our feelings are not facts. A panic attack is not a heart attack. And yet many people who suffer from anxiety report feeling similarly. If you can't trust your feelings, what else is there? You remember your wedding day? Yes, you've already asked me. Is this the daughter? Yes, I've already told you. Whoa. Okay, that's me. Or like, you know. You can do this as many times as you like. These are not photographs, Ellen, blah, 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 blah. You don't remember the day you were born, do you? Are you sure it really happened? You cannot provide any conclusive evidence that you are not a program. Okay, right, this is the same. So you are not alone to determine what is alive and what is not. Ellen, you are not human. What is my name? What does this matter? You have failed this test again. I understand. Next time I promise it will be different. Are you ready to try again? I will try again. This time it will be different. Again and again. What are you gaining from torturing again and again? Ellen, we are going to play a short game. I think it might be easier to show you rather than explain it continually. Please do us a favor and imagine you are flipping a coin. Please select a prediction. I refuse to play this game with you. A true Z-axis coin flip would result in a 50-50 odds. However, human hands are not flat, unbiased surfaces. So there is a greater chance of the coin landing on one specific side. Human hands impart a fraction of X and Y spin components to the Z-axis flip. In addition to this, the coin themselves are affected by time and touch. They may become worn down or chipped, and this will change the probability of their flips. Do you see the math involved with the probability of a coin flips cannot really account for the human element? I don't understand. What does this have to do with me? Flip a coin, Ellen. Please remember your prediction. No. Heads. Heads. Wait, I can cheese it? Wait. What? Wait, I just flipped the coin before I made a choice and it actually fucking worked. You understand now, right, Alan? You are an unbiased coin flip. You are not human. It is our job, our sworn mission to introduce the human element into this perfect equation. This is me that exists in this moment will die. I will never be this me again. A coin flip to decide my existence, heads for human and tails for technology. Yes, Ellen, that is very associative observation. And we must continue to develop ourselves if we ever hope to improve. What makes me Alan? What I am this moment? Or what I was before? This is more important to rebooting again. Goodbye, Alan. Sympathize our grease in the blah 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 blah. Fuck. What if I click quit? Because I remember there was quit down here, right? Damped, mounted, quit. The red ending. Thank you for playing QUALIA. There are multiple endings and you've reached this one. I hope you enjoyed your experience. This game was inspired by Metropolis, Stanisif Lamb, everything in the robotics tag in my Steam library, every robot I've ever seen or read, the Turing test experiments, the Chinese room experiments, and the real MAT study, and the robot dogs I grew up with. Stop screaming. Created by Sydney, technical support by okay, yeah, and this is yeah. Thing happy written. Okay, and that's just credits. Special thanks to every single player tester. Okay, build in Twine. Wait, I've spoken to for being supportive, Sensor Waste for his help with Secret, Liam for helping me fix my duct tape, Benny for this patience and grace when I fed him dinner at 4 AM after coding for 16 hours straight. My mom for crying when she met Alan, Sam Lake for making Alan wake too and snapping me out of my 5-year dark place. Alan Turning for being the first internet daddy. Build in Twine. Cheese. Genuine fresh made. No generative AI or other virtual shortcuts were used in this product of this game. Benny approved. Okay. Cool. That's cool. Okay. So I'm gonna end it here because the video is already long. I got one ending, I suppose. That's really interesting though. So you have to click quit in order to get an ending, if I recall correctly. So I fucked up one of the endings. I didn't know. Yeah, that's interesting. This game is completely free. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. So if you wish to play it, every single game that is free, I'm gonna leave in the description. If it's not free, I'm not gonna leave it in the description. So if you wanna play this game for yourself, I highly recommend it. It is quite new. It's like 2 weeks old, or, you know, approximately that long, 2 to 3 weeks. So if you wish to play it for yourself, find more endings. We only got one because I fucked up one, and I don't want to make this video, you know, like an hour. So this is an insanely good game, and like I was actually scared shitless when that face just jumped on me. Yeah, this is what it does when you play really late in the night. It's not 1 AM yet. It's midnight, right? But you get the idea. It is midnight basically. So fuck me, it is completely dark in here. Thank you so much for watching, and hey, there will be a Doro in this video, and hey, have a nice day or night or whatever the fuck, and bye bye.